wise investment, right? No one wants to be stuck with a vehicle that turns out to be a financial nightmare, and yet, there are plenty of cars on the market that, despite looking appealing at first, turn into massive regrets on wheels. We're talking about cars that seem perfect on paper but are filled with serious reliability issues, expensive repairs, and plenty of unpleasant surprises along the way. In this video, we'll be exploring the 10 worst cars you should avoid, according to Consumer Reports, from engines that fail prematurely to repair bills that could rival a down payment on a new car. These vehicles may seem like bargains, but they're anything but. So buckle up, because we're diving into a buyer's guide to cars that are nothing but financial disasters. Stick with me till the end. You'll want to avoid these money pits at all costs. Please subscribe. We will start the video. 1. Mitsubishi Mirage. The Mitsubishi Mirage is often touted as one of the cheapest cars on the market, but as they say, sometimes you get what you pay for. And with this car, that's exactly what happens. While the low price tag may seem tempting, the Mirage's list of issues is far longer than its tiny price tag would lead you to believe. Starting with performance, the Mirage's 1.2L 3-cylinder engine is underpowered and sluggish. Acceleration is a struggle, especially on highways, and it's no surprise that owners report constant frustrations with its lack of zip. Not only is it slow, but the handling leaves much to be desired: clumsy, unresponsive, and not confidence-inspiring in any driving situation. Even if you're just looking for a basic daily driver, the Mirage's weak powertrain can make even short trips feel like a chore. Then there's the interior, which is what you'd expect from a car that's trying to cut costs wherever possible. Cheap materials, uncomfortable seats, and a lack of amenities make for a rather dreary driving experience. Its cabin is noisy, and despite its small size, the Mirage doesn't make up for it with a particularly smooth ride. To top it off, the safety ratings are lackluster, especially when it comes to the IHS small overlap crash test, where it doesn't perform as well as other vehicles in its class. But the Mirage's issues don't stop there. There have been numerous recalls, from faulty acceleration sensors in the airbag system to braking and air conditioning issues. These recurring problems only add to the cost of ownership, and while the initial sticker price might seem appealing, the long-term maintenance and repair costs can quickly surpass the value of the car itself. If you're considering a cheap car to save a buck, be aware the Mirage's low price tag can quickly turn into a costly mistake. Plus, with the Mirage being discontinued in the US, you won't have much peace of mind when it comes to future support. 2. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler has long been a favorite for off-road enthusiasts, known for its rugged charm and go-anywhere attitude. But while the Wrangler may look like an adventure-ready dream, it's far from perfect when it comes to reliability and everyday driving. One of the most significant issues with the Jeep Wrangler is its poor on-road driving experience. Sure, it's a great choice for tackling rough terrain, but driving it on highways or city streets can feel like a chore. Its firm suspension makes for a bumpy ride, and the steering is often described as vague and wandering, creating an unsafe driving experience at higher speeds. Not ideal if you spend more time on the road than in the dirt. Beyond the ride quality, the Wrangler faces a range of other issues, particularly with electrical components. Owners have reported persistent problems with the vehicle's electrical systems, including issues with the infotainment system, faulty fuel lines, and even airbag defects in certain models. When it comes to recalls, the Wrangler doesn't have the best track record either, with recalls involving fuel line defects, structural cracks, and airbag problems. These issues can quickly become costly to fix. Fuel economy is another downside, with the Wrangler averaging a disappointing 19 mpg, one of the worst in its class. When combined with its high insurance premiums and steep repair costs, the Wrangler quickly becomes a financial burden. While it shines in off-road capabilities, it's not the most practical or reliable vehicle for everyday use. 3. Ford Bronco. Ford's return to the iconic Bronco nameplate was met with excitement, and the new Bronco has a lot to offer in terms of bold styling and off-road abilities. But don't be fooled by its rugged good looks. This SUV is riddled with reliability issues that could turn it into a costly mistake. For starters, the Bronco has had several recalls, with safety concerns like cracked fuel injectors that could lead to fires. Transmission problems, engine noises, and valve train issues are also common complaints. These mechanical problems can be costly to repair and significantly reduce the car's reliability over time. Some of the V6 engines have been known to experience major issues, further decreasing the vehicle's long-term value. But it's not just mechanical issues that plague the Bronco. The interior, which might seem like an afterthought in a car built for adventure, often feels cheap and lacks the refinement you would expect from a vehicle at this price point. The materials used in the cabin can feel flimsy, and rattles and wear tend to show up earlier than you'd hope for a car of its price. The removable roof mechanism is another pain point, with some owners reporting issues with both its durability and ease of use. Fuel efficiency is another major downside, with the Bronco averaging just 17 mpg. This makes it expensive to drive, especially if you're using it as your daily driver. While the Bronco might be a great weekend warrior, it's not the most practical or reliable choice for those looking for a more refined, reliable SUV. 4. Volkswagen Jetta. The Volkswagen Jetta has long been seen as a stylish, affordable compact sedan, but under the hood, it's plagued with reliability issues that make it more of a hassle than a bargain. One of the biggest problems with the Jetta is its transmission. Older models, especially from 2019 to 2021, have suffered from transmission failures that can lead to costly repairs. Engine stalling and electrical issues are also common complaints, further hurting the Jetta's reputation. These problems aren't just inconvenient, they can be expensive to fix, making the Jetta a poor long-term investment. When it comes to safety, the Jetta also falls short. While it does okay in crash tests, it lacks some of the advanced safety features that are expected in today's sedans. Recalls have been frequent, with issues like defective fuel lines and airbag malfunctions leading to increased concern among buyers. In terms of driving experience, the Jetta is often criticized for its cheap interior materials, which don't live up to the premium feel that some competitors offer. While it may look good on the surface, the Jetta quickly becomes a money pit when you factor in its reliability problems and costly repairs. 5. Buick Encore. The Buick Encore is often praised for its comfort and practicality, but beneath the surface, this subcompact SUV has a host of issues that make it less appealing for long-term ownership. One of the biggest drawbacks of the Encore is its underpowered 1.4L turbocharged engine. This engine struggles to provide enough acceleration, making it a poor choice for merging onto highways or passing other vehicles. It can feel sluggish, which can be frustrating when driving in city traffic or on fast-moving roads. To make matters worse, the Encore has been known to experience frequent transmission and electrical issues, which can lead to expensive repairs over time. Fuel efficiency is decent, averaging 25 mpg, but that's not enough to make up for the Encore's performance shortcomings. The cabin is spacious and comfortable, but it lacks the modern technology and advanced safety features found in some competitors. The Encore's outdated infotainment system and lack of key safety features like lane keeping assist and automatic emergency braking make it a hard sell in today's crowded SUV market. The Buick Encore also suffers from poor resale value, and its reliability issues only exacerbate this problem. While it may seem like a good deal initially, the cost of ownership can quickly climb once you factor in maintenance and repairs. 6. Lincoln Aviator. The Lincoln Aviator is a luxury SUV that promises a high-end experience but falls short when it comes to reliability and overall value. Priced between $53,000 and $88,000, you'd expect a lot from the Aviator, but unfortunately, it doesn't deliver. One of the most significant issues with the Aviator is its poor reliability. Several models, including 2020, 2021, and 2022, have been hit with recalls due to serious issues, including electrical system failures and faulty airbags. These kinds of problems can be a nightmare for owners, especially when dealing with a luxury vehicle that costs this much to repair. Fuel economy is another disappointment, especially for a luxury SUV. The Aviator only manages 18 mpg combined, which is relatively low compared to its competitors like the BMW X5 and Audi Q7. If you're spending upwards of $50,000 on a luxury SUV, you'd expect better efficiency. Owners have also reported that the Aviator doesn't perform as well as its competitors, and it lacks the refined driving experience that other luxury SUVs offer. With high maintenance costs and a reputation for unreliability, the Lincoln Aviator is a hard pass for anyone in the market for a high-end SUV. 7. Nissan Frontier. The Nissan Frontier has long been a favorite among truck enthusiasts, offering a no-frills, rugged option for those who need a dependable workhorse. But despite its toughness, the Frontier has a number of reliability issues that make it less than ideal for long-term ownership. The biggest drawback of the Frontier is its outdated design. While newer models like the 2023 Frontier have updated features, many older models, particularly from 2005 to 2010 and 2013 to 2018, are riddled with issues. These include frequent transmission failures, engine problems, and defective airbags. Even more concerning are issues with the fuel system and shipping paint, which can lead to costly repairs and poor resale value. The Frontier's fuel economy is also a major downside, with the truck averaging just 18 mpg on the lower end for mid-sized trucks. For those who need a more efficient and comfortable ride, the Frontier may not be the best option. Its stiff suspension makes for a rough ride, and the interior is basic, especially when compared to more modern trucks in its class. The Frontier may still appeal to those who prioritize ruggedness, but if you're looking for an efficient and refined truck, you'll likely be better off with one of its competitors. 8. Land Rover Range Rover Sport. Land Rover's Range Rover Sport is a luxury SUV that promises an opulent driving experience. But behind the luxury lies a slew of reliability problems that can lead to astronomical maintenance costs. Starting at a hefty price tag of over $80,000, the Range Rover Sport offers an impressive performance and plush interior. However, its reputation for frequent breakdowns makes it a tough pill to swallow for potential buyers. Owners have reported issues with its engine, transmission, and electrical systems, leading to expensive repairs and frequent visits to the mechanic. These problems are compounded by the vehicle's complexity. Advanced systems and technology require regular, costly maintenance to keep them functioning properly. Fuel efficiency is another weak point, with the Range Rover Sport averaging just 19 mpg. While the ride is smooth and the interior is luxurious, the high costs of ownership make it less of a practical choice for most drivers. It's a beautiful vehicle, but the ongoing reliability concerns and maintenance expenses leave many owners regretting their decision. 9. Jaguar F-Pace. It is a luxury SUV with sleek styling and strong performance. It may seem like a dream vehicle at first, but buying a car is a decision that can make or break your day-to-day life. You dream of a smooth ride, reliability, and a vehicle that makes you feel good every time you turn the key. However, there are times when that dream car turns into a nightmare, and you're left with endless repair bills, frustrating breakdowns, and a deep regret over your purchase. What seemed like a great deal at first can quickly turn into a costly burden. In the 2025 Owner Satisfaction Study, we found that some cars, despite their hype and popularity, are full of hidden issues that might make you think twice before taking the plunge. These models are known for their frequent malfunctions, expensive repairs, and overall underperformance. We're about to dive into the cars that have disappointed owners the most, leading them to regret their purchase. Stay with us as we explore the most hated vehicles on the market, revealing the 14 cars you should avoid at all costs to save yourself from a financial and emotional headache. Number 1. BMW 3 Series 2007 to 2013. The BMW 3 Series is often considered the pinnacle of performance sedans, but for many owners, it's anything but perfect. If you're eyeing a used 3 Series from 2007 to 2013, you might want to rethink that decision. While the 3 Series promises sleek design, powerful engines, and refined driving dynamics, it's plagued by a host of mechanical and electrical issues that can leave you stranded and spending way more TH and you bargained for. The most common problems with these models include engine oil leaks, excessive vibrations, and failing power steering systems. Owners frequently complain of low oil pressure, overheating engines, and power windows that stop working out of nowhere. These issues, combined with costly repairs that can easily run into the thousands, make it a risky investment. Some models even have recalls for faulty airbags, adding safety concerns to the mix. The 2011 model, in particular, stands out for its expensive maintenance needs, costing owners an average of $1,030 annually. In a car that's meant to be a symbol of luxury and reliability, this constant need for repair is a huge letdown. Despite its handling prowess and performance, the 3 Series of these years falls short in reliability and long-term dependability. Buying a BMW 3 Series from these years is a financial gamble. If you're determined to get your hands on one, be prepared for a maintenance nightmare that might cost you more than it's worth. Number 2. Audi A4. You've probably seen the Audi A4 on the road and thought, that's the car of my dreams. With its sleek design and luxurious aura, it promises a ride of sophistication. But, for many owners, that dream turns into a nightmare, especially if you happen to pick up a 2011 model. The 2011 A4 is infamous for its high fuel consumption. Owners report the constant need to refuel, making this luxury vehicle an expensive ride. But that's not all. Engine issues plague this model year, and some drivers have found themselves forking out over $5,000 to repair costly engine replacements. Even worse, the 2011 A4's engine suffers from excessive oil consumption, leading to poor performance and frequent breakdowns. While Audi made strides to improve reliability in later years, picking up a pre-2012 A4 can end up being a costly decision for those who want to avoid unexpected repair bills. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz C300. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class is often seen as a symbol of luxury, and the C300 model turned heads with its impressive tech and refined design. However, owners quickly realized that beneath the sleek exterior, the car was riddled with issues. One of the biggest complaints was the noisy steering system that failed more often than it should. On top of that, the fuel supply module in the 2015 model is known to overheat, posing a serious fire risk. If that wasn't enough, a range of safety features failed, including faulty airbags and glitches in the emergency location software. Imagine thinking you're in a luxurious ride only to find out that your car could jeopardize your safety. This model's reliability leaves much to be desired, making it one that's better left avoided. Number 4. Volkswagen Tiguan. Volkswagen may have been aiming to make a mark in the US compact SUV market with the Tiguan, but owners have found that the car simply doesn't live up to the hype. The 1.5 liters turbocharged engine is weak, leading to frustrating delays in acceleration and even sudden stalls, which many owners have complained about. To make matters worse, the Tiguan often experiences electronic malfunctions that cause issues such as the check engine light constantly turning on or even electronic stability control failure, which makes it unsafe to drive. With nearly 100 complaints registered with the NHTSA, the Tiguan's shortcomings are clear. Don't let its compact SUV charm fool you. It's a car that could cost you a lot more than you bargained for. Number 5. Nissan Altima. The Nissan Altima has been a go-to for those seeking an affordable, stylish car, but it's also one of the most unreliable sedans in its class, especially from the years 2013 to 2018. The Altima has gained a reputation for constant issues. The biggest culprit? The continuously variable transmission CVT is prone to slipping gears, hesitation, and expensive repairs. Even with an extended warranty, many owners find themselves facing costly issues that persist well beyond the warranty's expiration. But that's not the only problem. The Altima also suffers from faulty headlights, hood latch problems, and even issues with the safety features. It's a car that may seem like a bargain upfront, but the cost of repairs will quickly add up. Number 6. Infiniti QX60. At first glance, the Infiniti QX60 may seem like the perfect luxury SUV, but a closer look at its performance and reliability reveals a different story. The 2014, 2015, and 2017 models, in particular, are plagued with a range of serious issues, starting with its sluggish acceleration and weak transmission. The all-wheel drive system doesn't do much to enhance its performance either, only draining what little power the engine has. To make matters worse, owners have reported expensive repairs that seem to be never-ending. For anyone seeking a luxury SUV that delivers on its promises, the QX60 will leave you disappointed and potentially broke. Number 7. GMC Sierra. The GMC Sierra is often touted as a dependable full-size pickup, but if you're looking at models from 2014 or 2015, think again. These years are riddled with complaints, ranging from engine problems to air conditioning failures. The air conditioning system is particularly troublesome in the 2014 model, with compressor and fan issues causing costly repairs. The 2015 model wasn't much better, with some owners reporting strange mechanical noises coming from the engine and the need to replace lifters. Even more concerning are the transmission issues, where the gears slip and require expensive rebuilds. Add to that the subpar headlights that barely illuminate the road, and you've got yourself a truck that's more headache than it's worth. Number 8. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler is built to handle rough terrain, but its reliability on the road has always been questionable, especially with the 2012 model. With mechanical and electrical failures reported year after year, the 2012 Wrangler seems to have been plagued with poor quality control. From overheating engines to serious oil leaks, drivers often find themselves stranded by the side of the road. The engine failure and rough idling are frustrating enough, but when engine oil becomes contaminated with debris, it could lead to even worse problems, such as fire hazards. Jeep owners may love the Wrangler's off-road capabilities, but as a daily driver, frustrated. The gas and plug-in hybrid versions suffer from poor fuel economy, and both models suffer from poor build quality, which is a letdown for a Chrysler. The Pacifica's engine and transmission feel unrefined, and many owners report experiencing major breakdowns just 18 months after purchase. It's clear that the Pacifica's problems go beyond the engine, making it an unreliable option for families. Number 10. Volvo XC60. The Volvo XC60 may appear to be a solid choice for those in the market for a luxury SUV, but its reliability record tells a different story. Models from 2013 to 2016, in particular, are plagued by serious engine issues, with many owners reporting failure even with regular maintenance. The biggest culprit is the faulty piston rings in the 2.0 liters and 2.5L engines, which burn oil instead of fuel, leading to engine damage over time. The resulting loss of power leaves drivers stranded and frustrated. While Volvo may have addressed these issues in newer models, the XC60's reputation for reliability remains questionable, making it a risky investment. Number 11. Mitsubishi Mirage. Mitsubishi's Mirage is known for its low price. But unfortunately, cheap cars often come with expensive problems. With its weak 3-cylinder engine, the Mirage is sluggish, noisy, and prone to excessive vibrations. Acceleration feels painfully slow, and the handling doesn't inspire confidence. The interior quality is cheap, with flimsy materials that give it a low-rent feel. But the issues don't stop there. The Mirage scored poorly in safety tests and has faced recalls for faulty airbags and brakes. Owners report frequent maintenance problems, which can add up to significant costs over the life of the car. Mitsubishi may be discontinuing the Mirage, and for good reason. It's simply not worth the trouble. Number 12. Volkswagen Jetta. The Volkswagen Jetta is often touted as an affordable, stylish compact sedan, but its reputation for reliability leaves much to be desired. Models from 2019 to 2021 have been riddled with issues, including transmission failures, engine stalling, and a variety of electrical malfunctions. The Jetta has also had numerous recalls, with defective fuel lines and airbags raising safety concerns. While the Jetta may offer decent fuel economy and a smooth ride, it falls short in terms of long-term reliability. Cheap interior materials and a lack of dependability make the Jetta an unreliable choice for those looking for a lasting car. Number 13. BMW 3 Series. The BMW 3 Series is often associated with luxury and performance, but its older models, particularly those from 2007 to 2013, come with a range of issues that make them frustrating and expensive to own. Oil leaks, power window failures, and excessive vibrations are common complaints. The 2011 model, in particular, is known for its frequent breakdowns, high repair costs, and even power steering failures. While the 3 Series may be quick and sporty, maintaining one comes with a high price tag. These cars require constant care, and the frequent repairs will drain your wallet, making them an ill-advised purchase for anyone seeking a low-maintenance vehicle. Number 14. Renault Clio. Renault's Clio is a popular choice thanks to its compact size and stylish design, but the 2019 model is best avoided. Owners have reported multiple electrical issues, including malfunctioning air conditioning, faulty central locking, and windows that refuse to operate. These problems not only affect comfort but also pose safety risks, especially if the windows are stuck open during emergencies or bad weather. Fuel leaks, particularly in the scenic models, are another concern. These leaks are linked to pressure issues in the fuel hoses and can lead to dangerous vapor leaks, increasing the risk of a fire. On top of that, the Clio has transmission problems, with gears that fail to shift, slip unexpectedly, or even lock up. This makes the car unpredictable and unsafe, especially on highways or during emergency situations. Many owners have experienced sudden power loss while driving, which is a serious safety risk. While Renault has attempted fixes through recalls and software updates, these issues often remain unresolved. With the combination of electrical, transmission, and safety problems, the 2019 Clio is a gamble that could lead to costly and frustrating repairs. If you're looking for a reliable vehicle, it's better to consider other options. When it comes to buying a car, you don't want to take the risk of purchasing a vehicle that's riddled with problems. These 13 cars are among the most regrettable purchases according to owners and experts alike. From expensive repairs to reliability nightmares, they're not worth the investment. Stay clear of these models and save yourself from future headaches and costly repairs. Always do your research and make sure your dream car doesn't turn